Hey you guys, so sorry it's been a while since I've last checked in here. So I'm pretty much gonna finish off what I started. About a week ago I had finished my meditation courses on the Headspace app, and I had promised that I was going to share like how things were going in the second week and in the third week, and I did actually record some videos on that, but I did not like the way that they turned out, so I'm just gonna kind of do like a combined recap on that overall experience in this video. Quick disclaimer, if you hear little children voices, those are my children. They probably are gonna pop in and out here and there, but without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and just jump right in. So I did not introduce myself. My name is Tanea, and on this video I pretty much just share whatever is relevant in my life right now. For a while I had shared much about me navigating parenthood, but I'm not doing as much of that these days. This year I've been focusing more on sharing my journey of self-love and self-discovery, and lately I've been really focusing on my body. And so last month I had did a 30-day meditation course for mindful eating. My first video I do share a history on my weight and my behavioral patterns with eating. I'm not going to do too much of that in this video, but I will say that after trying like everything under the sun for years, I realized that I really needed to tackle the psychological and the behavioral patterns of my eating to really get to the core and to really have like long-term sustainable results and just having a better relationship with food. So I decided that I wanted to kind of focus on mindful eating, and mindful eating is basically becoming a lot more aware and in tune with the moment of eating, being able to kind of like eat without any distraction from the world that is going on around you, and so that you're able to better enjoy the flavors and the scent and the whole experience with eating. That is leading to having a better relationship with food, because it's something that our body of course needs for nourishment, but a lot of times we find a lot of ourselves overeating or not really enjoying food in the way that it should be enjoyed, because we're just so busy with our go lives, or we're on our phones while we're eating, or we're watching TV while we're eating, and so it's just kind of led to a lot of poor eating habits for so many people. So okay, what is Headspace? So Headspace is a meditation app, if you do not know, and pretty much they have a lot of guided meditation courses that help you become more self-aware and in tune with yourself and your breathing to live a positive, more satisfied life. So they had a course on there for mindful eating, and I'm like, okay, let me just give it a shot. In that course, it is set up into like 3 10-day sessions, and you get to pick how much time you want to dedicate each day toward those courses. So for me, as a mother of a 3-year-old and a 1-year-old, and I am a full-time worker with a side business as well, I am so busy, so I decided that I was going to dedicate 10 minutes a day to it, early in the mornings, sometimes night, whenever I am able to find like a good stretch of time to just focus on it. So in the first week of the courses, I learned about the noting technique and the body scan technique, which are meditation techniques that pretty much allow you to become more in tune and aware of your body and your mind. So with the noting technique, anytime my mind had wandered off course, the noting technique is just a technique that allows you to lightly check yourself back into the path of being in your meditation practice or whatever you are trying to focus on. The body scan technique is pretty much imagining a scanner going down from your body, from head to toe, and then back upwards, and acknowledging the feelings and the sensation that your body is feeling in each part of your body. So my head is feeling light-weighted, my shoulders are feeling tense, that sort of thing. The second week of courses is all about being more in tune with your breath, focusing on your breathing a lot more, and that's pretty much what you're learning in your second week. So then your third week combines what you learned in your first week, the noting and the body scan technique, along with focusing on your breathing. That is all combined in your last 10 day of courses. So to be quite honest, like when I got into like my last 10-day courses, I was kind of already over the app, and I became over it into like halfway into my last set of courses, because I felt like I wasn't learning really anything new or anything too, like, I don't know, that hard hitting. And to be quite honest, I felt like at that point that I did not feel like the practices were going to be something that I was going to incorporate and include in my life long term, or at least I felt like those courses weren't going to help me in that. But a positive would be that I was able to use those meditation practices in other areas of my life outside of eating. Like any time that I felt like I was overwhelmed, or I felt like I was impulsive or on the verge of just kind of having a breakdown or freaking out, I was able to use those breathing techniques to help me kind of like calm down and collect myself, and just overall just be more patient and make better decisions, whether it was with something I was about to spend my money on, whether it's about a behavioral choice I was gonna make. And of course, sometimes when I'm like so overwhelmed with being hungry and making the decision between, okay, am I about to like down this bag of chips, or am I gonna allow myself the time to go ahead and slice up some apples, slices, and peanut butter and call it a day? So it has actually been very helpful in that respect, which I feel like long term, all of those good decisions and good behaviors will kind of like add up. I wasn't expecting to learn a little bit more like tips and tricks as far as how to best mindful eat, but I'm not done with mindful eating. It's something that I'm going to continue to implement. It has also helped me try to find that time of non-distractions to really focus on my eating, and the moments that I am able to just kind of like sit back and relax and take in my food slowly and absorb all the flavors and the scents and the whole experience of eating, I am able to better enjoy my food, and I am less likely to overeat. There's been many times where I felt like, oh, I've ate a lot less of this than I probably would have in the past had I not kind of implement this mindful eating practice. So it is effective, but I just felt like I needed something that was, I don't know, just a little bit more of a punch for me. But I will say that I did just start another program about a week ago that incorporates mindful eating and other psychological practice towards having a better relationship with food. And in my first week, I have already lost 2 pounds. I will share more about what that program is and what I've learned from it and how it's been helping me and all of the other like good stuff about it after I'm a month into the program. I'm like in my trial, and I do plan on continuing and doing like a 3-month plan with it because it's been going really, really well for me. But there's also just been so much that I've learned in that week that it's really just kind of hard to break down. So I do also want to be able to share you guys what my 1-month results are in that video, and just be able to like structurally give you guys a breakdown on like some of the great tactics that I've learned. But yeah, you guys, I'm so sorry I have not been like super consistent on the tube lately, but I do plan on like shelling out some more videos, probably just not like the every week thing that I was doing for a long stretch of time. Like I said, like I am working from home like many people are right now with the whole pandemic, and on top of that I just started doing photography on the side. Between like work and doing like client photos and editing photos and all this stuff, I've been really, really busy, and motherhood of course. But anyways, you guys, until next time.